Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Is that a kid?
Oh my God, it's so haunted. There's an oak tree in Bernards Township, New Jersey that's supposedly haunted, has a devil associated with it, a sentinel that guards the tree because it is a portal to hell. This is known as the Devil's Tree, and it's been on a bunch of people's top 10, top 5 list.
The legend dates back to when this tree was just in an open field, and we visited, and it's now overgrown.
Yeah, this tree, there's no origin story of this. There's no like, in 1965, the Devil's Tree became the Devil's Tree, because there's a lot of different stories associated with this tree. This is a farmer killed his entire family and then went out into the field, which the lone oak tree was there, and he hung himself.
But like, that seems like almost the same story as the Dempsey house, which we went to and visited. You can check out that.
Yeah, but
on
all
our
these
past
things,
YouTubes,
all these things have ties to like somebody killing themselves, you know, somebody going there committing suicide,
Yeah.
you know, like a farmer owned the land and then boom, something happened and the story got passed down. And
I mean, the story has to originate from somewhere. So do I believe something sinister or bad happened at this place? Yes, I do. The legends, all the stories, like, they have to come from somewhere.
they have to. And there was supposedly the KKK that did have demonstrations and they did hang people at this tree. Okay, and there is a historian that does talk about this.
Well, yeah, they have like a meeting or a place that they go to right down the road in Bridgewater.
Yeah, well, the
they've held meetings and stuff.
Right, the Basking Ridge historian, you can find him at mrlocalhistory.org.
Local history.
Brooke Betts, and he talks about this, and he goes, yes, there is activity of the KKK in the area, but there's no like stories or there's nothing associated with hangings here at this tree. And he even dug into like the story of the farmer. There's no stories that could be say like, all right, this is definite true.
Yeah.
We could date it back to a time. Now again, like all these people, if they committed, you know, suicide or they were killing people, I don't think they're going to be telling people.
No, I don't think so either. But if you just look at the tree itself, it is massive. So it has been around for, I would say, at least 100 years.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, we went there in high school, 2000s, and it was open field. Like there was no, it was weird because it sits right on the corner of Mountain Road, right when you make that turn.
Yes.
And then behind it, you know, like where you don't see, where everybody's looking at the tree, but behind, you know, where you're standing or you're taking pictures, there's a development, and there's also like an apple orchard there. But now it seems like they're developing on the other side.
It does.
Where like it was just a big open field and now nobody takes care of it. No farmer takes care of it. So I think that's one of the biggest thing. It was like this one weird tree in the big field that they would, you know, cultivate and have crops on here. But now like it's nothing. It's just all overgrown.
But like when you go up to the tree and you see how many people have tried to either cut it down or burn it down or like take pieces of the tree and it still stands and it's still growing is remarkable.
Well, yeah, I mean, just picture how many people have been there, you know, doing ghost hunts and everything. That's a funny thing. Any video that I always watch, there was like, oh my God, did you hear that? Did you hear? There's so many people that go there all the time and always have an experience.
Dude, I just heard something in the tree. Come here, come here. Something's in this tree. Dude, hurry up. What are you doing? Hurry up. Can't walk that fast. Dude, there was just like a noise in the tree. Like they say this is a portal to hell, but dude, there's a noise. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear
You didn't hear that? Get up there. Get up there.
I
Get
didn't
up there.
hear anything.
Yo, put your ear down there. Touch it. Touch it.
I'm not touching this.
Touch the tree.
I think I already touched it with my foot. That's enough for me.
Dude, we're gonna have bad luck, man.
I'm not touching anything.
And I just have to say, like, come on, really? Like, I know there's most of the time that we don't have experiences, and I mean,
Which is
maybe
sad.
it gets kind of boring probably, but there's so many stories and there's so many people that go there all the time and always have, and I'm not calling any other person out
I'm
to make
calling
it a
them out because there's no way you haven't experienced at that Devil's Tree.
Wow,
Like,
really?
there's not. I'm sorry. Like, oh my God, I heard something inside the tree. Really? Then how come we didn't hear it on your video?
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
No, but I feel the same way. And there's a lot of different stories associated with this tree, not just the KKK or the farmer itself.
Sure.
They say that anybody that tries to cut down the tree, whether with an axe, a saw, desecrate the tree in any way, like urinating on it, that was one of the biggest stories.
Yeah.
Like if you did anything like that,
Like disrespected the tree in any way.
disrespected the tree, you're going to be met with an untimely end.
That, and you're gonna be cursed.
Yeah, they said cursed, and also you can get into a car accident. I remember that was a big thing back in the day. It was like, don't touch it, man. You could be like cursed. We're gonna get into an accident on the way home, because there's tons of stories about people, even in weird New Jersey, that get into accidents after touching the tree.
You want to touch it?
Why don't you touch it?
Why don't you want to touch it?
Why do I always have to touch shit? Why do I always have to jump in shit?
Because I'm the one driving today and I don't want to get into an accident. They say
Nope.
you can get into an accident with touching this tree.
Touch the tree. You didn't touch it. You didn't touch it yet. Touch it. I think I should drive home now. I'm not touching this.
Why aren't you touching
I'm
it?
not gonna touch this tree.
Why?
I don't want any of the
What, are you
legends to come
scared?
true. Yes, I don't want any of the legends to come true.
Now, like when you went out there in high school or college, like did you feel anything? Was it like different? Was the experience any different?
As much as I'm very skeptical about these places and going here, it's like, oh man, like, do I really want to touch a tree? Do I want to like cut it? Do I want to take a piece home? No, because I still don't want that like
Juju.
Yeah.
You don't want that bad juju.
I don't want it. I really don't want it. But they say like if you touch the tree, you get some like sticky black residue.
You did
on
touch
your
the
hand.
tree this time.
I did.
Did anything happen?
Nothing happened. So far, nothing happened. I don't know.
Any of these like urban legends or myths, especially in New Jersey, where we have like Whippoorwill Road, we have the Devil Tree, we have Dancing Jesus, we have the Dempsey House, we have all these like
name
different
'em.
things, you know, that we have in this state, like the Devil's Tower.
A lot of things are associated with the devil, man.
They
Like,
really are.
Is New Jersey really a portal? And this is one of my favorite things because you don't hear this about like some of the other places that you mentioned.
No.
A sentinel guards this tree, and because people believe that it is a portal, and a lot of people said if you drive away from the tree after visiting, you're either going to be met with some type of truck, like a black or white truck that follows you for a while and then all of a sudden just disappears.
Which would be kind of cool. It really would be to have the experience.
It would be. That would be really cool. Like if we were there and all of a sudden this black truck, you know, came out of nowhere and just followed us.
Well, isn't that the same thing that happens on Whippoorwill? Like you'll be met with a truck that follows you, or a van,
And that
follows
also
you?
has ties to the KKK. So it's
So
one of those
maybe
things.
like maybe that is like a KKK thing that they do to guard the tree, or that they want to see who's like actively like looking at the tree or looking at the Whippoorwill Road or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day, I don't know, maybe because I was younger, I had more like, ooh, there's a mysterious kind of aura around the tree. Now, like going there and everything's overgrown. People were like, there's two kids dirt biking in the back when we went.
Yeah.
There's a lot of graffiti, which kind of sucks on the
Yeah,
tree.
like why would you do that to the tree?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you got into a car accident after you graffitied the tree.
But yeah, there's other things too that we didn't find this when we were looking because I walked around like the whole tree.
No, the warm rock. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a heat rock that's supposedly like it's just always hot because it's the portal to hell.
Which would kind of make sense though too, if there is an actual portal there, to have something that like heats up like towards the underworld.
And there's also, you know, if it snows, there's like a big ring around the tree. Like,
So I have seen that.
yeah, that could just be like just one of those things, the one off, and it's like, all right, whatever. It happens. There was a picture. You would have to be there and maybe see it for yourself.
And like touch the ground, see if it's warm or anything like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Because there is other trees growing around it now. Like back in the day, it was just
That
this
one tree.
One tree. And now there's like trees on top of trees over there. And I'd be really interesting because one of the branches, like right when you walk up to it, has been sawed off
It has
by
been.
a chainsaw. So what happened to that person?
They probably are dead.
Yeah, and a lot of the stories too was like peeing on the tree. You pee on the tree, you're gonna, you know, something's gonna happen to you right after that.
Again, like I wouldn't want to chance it though.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to chance it either. I don't know, like what was your feelings? Like
I think
it's kind of
like,
funny because I touched the tree. You didn't want to touch the tree. Why didn't you want to touch the tree?
I didn't want that juju. I mean, I think any of these places that we go to that have these types of urban legends or myths around it does have like a cool aura and a cool experience to actually be there. Like, oh, like you're almost like looking at something that you've always read about or heard about or watched on, YouTube or TV, and to actually be there and see it in person is a neat experience.
Yeah, it really is. So if you had to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down?
I would say the legends and the things surrounding it are probably true. Like, probably people went there to commit suicide because of all the legends around the tree. Do I think the origin is true where the guy killed his family and hung himself from the tree? Yeah, because that one branch that, if you look at old pictures on the right hand side of the tree, does look like a perfect spot to hang a noose and hang yourself. So I think that stuff is true. Do I think it's actually like a portal to hell? No, I don't.
So this is like an iffy.
This is I think it's a cool tree. I think legends surrounding the tree are true, but do I think it's a portal to hell? No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a thumbs down. I don't know. As much as I like the legends of this, there probably is one or two stories that the KKK maybe did some stuff here, or the farmer did, kill his whole family, but probably never hung himself there. Every time I've been there, nothing's ever happened. Nothing, when I touched the tree, nothing happened. I don't know. It is fascinating. I would love to go with somebody that always has an experience there, because that kind of pisses me off all the time.
I'll be like, all right, you had an experience? Oh my God.
Did you hear that? Everything, like the Ouija board moves all the time, like the touch. we got a ghost, we got the sentinel, we got the devil.
If somebody is out there with a Ouija board that always has the Ouija board move, please come in here and demonstrate this.
Demonstrate it.
I think that's a hoax. That's a hoax.
All right, yeah, but I don't know. I'm giving it a thumbs down. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Make sure to subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, hit the bell for notification, and follow along to all the weirdness. There's one thing we're going to be doing when we go to these places like hometown haunts or eerie destinations. We're going to be taking some cool pictures and making them into postcards.
Postcarding it.
Yep. So make sure to check out our Patreon page where you could be part of the postcard club, or just send us something in the mail and we'll send you back a postcard. And our P.O. box can be found on our website. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time,
stay spooky.
Go, 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 go.
There's a tree in New Jersey that makes you go,
oh my God.
What? Everybody in their video, that's all they have. Like anybody that ghost hunts.
I know.
And they have tons of subscribers.
I know.
That they're like, dude, this is awesome. It's so haunted.
That was funny. We visited the fabled Devil Tree.
Stop shaking the table.
We visited the Devil Tree.
All right.
Yep.